Hey there, Libra, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. In this reading, we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like, for you to keep in mind this week. Also, Libra, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading, so take the energies as they resonate. They may be reversible or interchangeable between you and your person. All right, Ten of Swords flew out for your recent past. All right, Libra, the main energy for your reading this week is the Page of Swords. You are slowly realizing something, slowly coming to the understanding of what this is, what something is. Could have to do with communication even between you and another person. We'll see what this is about when we clarify. In your recent past, you get the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles. Something here ended in the recent past, and as a result, you are showing up as single, showing up on your own. Now, I don't see any emotional pain tied up to this yet, but with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle, that's letting me know that this happened, this ending happened, because it was divinely guided to happen. Like, this was meant to happen. We'll see why when we clarify. In the current situation, you get the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. This is hard for you. This whole situation is hard for you, but you are still holding on to this hope. You're still holding on to this vision of what your long-term future will look like, what your long-term relationships will look like, what anything that is stable, successful, and long-term, you have a vision in mind and you're not letting that go despite the hardship that you may be experiencing in the current situation. In the near future, you get amazing brand new energy. Ace of Wands, Magician, Ace of Cups. You're manifesting a new beginning with lots of love and lots of passion. Could be with an old person, could be with somebody new. We'll see when we clarify. But let's start clarifying this Ten of Swords in your recent past. Okay, gosh, your cards are flying out today. Spirit, please, let's keep the cards on the table. Thank you very much. Damn. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, something here in the recent past ended, and I feel like it was a connection, something that made you very, very happy, something that had a lot of love. You had love for this person, they had love for you. It was definitely a mutual thing. Somebody is still holding on to this energy of I love you, you love me. It could be you, it could be them, it could be the both of you, despite this ending, but I'm getting a sense that this connection definitely ended. I don't feel like it's because one or both of you didn't care. That's not the issue here. I'm not sure why it ended. I can just see that it did end. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in the recent past. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. Libra, it's almost like deep down, even you know, you're like, yeah, I knew this needed to happen. I knew that whatever happened was meant to happen. Like, I get it. It hurts, it sucks, but I know that. And you're slowly moving towards... You're moving away from this like energy of like, oh, this sucks, this hurts so bad. Because I feel like you have the understanding and the realization of like, yeah, deep down, I know this was meant to happen. It happened the way it was meant to happen. I get it. You're moving past that. You're moving away. You may have been a little bit conflicted about this ending where you're like, did I do something wrong? Should I have addressed it differently? Should I have done something differently? You're moving past that. You're moving away from that towards the energy of like, yeah, it happened the way it was meant to happen. I get it. I understand. This was divinely guided. Let's take a look at the Nine of Pentacles in the recent past. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Cups, which you get directly in the same row in your near future, the Six of Swords, and the Lovers. I felt like this could be a new connection that you had, or it could just be a new start to a connection between you and somebody else. Either way, and again, Libra, I can't emphasize this enough. It's not that there wasn't love here. This connection was intense. This connection was loving. There was a lot of emotions here. But somebody, despite that, decided to walk away. For some reason, again, I don't know why. I can't see why you guys decided to end this or why you decided to end this. But even though there was a new beginning here in love, even though this was a really intense connection, there was a lot of love between you and this person, somebody here decided to walk away from this. You know, I am getting another possibility for some of you. It's not going to be for all of you, but I feel inclined to say this. It's almost like you have to choose between two relationships. A new one and an existing one. The existing one that you have or a different one, you know, like a new connection, a brand new love connection, or something that's already kind of more established. I see you walking away from the new one towards the existing one for some of you. You may be conflicted about this because both make you happy, but you're moving away from that confusion, that conflict, and you're moving towards the more established connection. It's like you're leaving that new connection behind. That's for some of you. That's not for all of you. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but I did get that as another thing that's coming up, and so I felt inclined to share it. Anyways, 10 of Wands in the current situation for Libra. That was in the recent past. So let's take a look at the 10 of Wands in the current situation for Libra. Yeah. 10 of Wands is clarified by the World, the 9 of Swords, and the Magician. There's a cycle here that closed out for you, Libra. Something definitely ended. It's not easy. Not easy. It's painful. You may have ended it. They may have ended it. Either way, it doesn't matter who ended it. This is really, really painful. And it's bringing about a sense of like anxiety almost. But even through all that pain, even through all of that, you're still manifesting something. You or your person, right? You would know who the energy belongs to. Somebody here is manifesting something. And the Magician shows up in the near future again. So I feel like this manifestation is tying into your near future. Let's take a look at the 4 of Pentacles in the current situation. Wow. 4 of Pentacles is clarified by the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and you got the Wheel of Fortune directly in the same row in your recent past when it was tied up to that conflict and somebody realizing like, you know, this was meant to happen the way it is. Somebody here in the current situation is still holding on to a lot of unresolved emotional pain. They're carrying this pain. They're coming from a place of like wanting to handle it, wanting to deal with it because it's bugging them. They're sick and tired of like holding on to it. And I see them doing so. With the Wheel of Fortune, I see them moving forward and kind of like getting past this pain. But even still, in the current situation, if this is you, it could be that tied up to this ending, you may still be holding on to some unresolved emotional pain that you haven't dealt with yet. You haven't acknowledged yet. But I see you wanting to move past that. Or your person, right? Again, you would know who the energies belong to. Let's take a look at the 10 of Pentacles in the current situation. There you are. 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the Justice, Page of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Whatever it is that ties up to your long-term stability, Libra, I see you being very, very open to it. You want to make it work. You want to focus. You want to really like bring good, positive energy into it. This could be this connection where you're like, hey, I can see this going long-term. I want to put in the effort to make this work. I want to balance out the energies. Or this could just be your job, right? Intuitively, I do feel like this is the connection because we do have the Page of Cups, but it could just not be not be the connection either. It could be your job. Either way, in the current situation, whatever ties up to your long-term stability, something that you see long-term potential with, you're wanting to put in the work and you're really excited about it too when it comes to actually putting in the work, whatever this is, right? Let's take a look at it's a really big shift. It's like something ended, you walked away from the connection ended, and then you experienced some pain, but you closed out that cycle. And then once you've gotten through this emotional pain, it's like, poof, you're like, yep, clean slate, starting over, new energy. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands in your near future. Ace of Wands is clarified by the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. Whatever ended in the recent past, this amazing, incredible, loving connection that you felt that you had, I feel like it's coming back. Somebody wants to bring it back here. They have a really strong desire to do so. Not only do they want to bring it back, they want to feel like they were able to overcome whatever challenges separated you guys and ended you guys in the first place. So if this is your person, they're really determined to like rekindle this spark because they have this like deep internal desire to make this happen. And it's not just like, oh, I want Libra back. I want Libra back, and I want to make sure that we've overcome all the challenges, all the difficulties that caused this separation to begin with. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the Magician in the near future. The Magician is clarified by the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. You got the Magician tied up to the ending of the cycle. Remember, whatever ended here in the current situation, somebody here was manifesting something. In the near future, I feel like whoever this person is, they're still trying to manifest, but they're carrying a lot of really difficult energies. There's a lot of regret. There's a lot of remorse. There's a lot of like overthinking and overanalyzing, and like their defenses are up. And so if this is you and this is the place that you're manifesting from, it's going to be a really hard time getting your manifestations to come true when you're carrying all these very heavy, very defensive energies. It could also be that you are trying to get rid of these energies, but they are still present in the near future. The overthinking, the having your guard up, a lot of like regret, a lot of possibly remorse about how things went down. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Ace of Cups in the near future, closing out your reading, Libra. Okay. 2 more for the Ace of Cups in the near future for Libra. Ace of Cups is clarified by the Emperor, the 7 of Cups, and the Hierophant. You may be dealing with a Taurus. Doesn't have to be, though. Either way, I see somebody here really, really, really determined to get this new beginning in love. They want to start over. They're looking at different options to make this happen. And the reason they're so determined, Libra, is because, and this could be you, this could be a person, whoever this person is, they see this connection as something very stable, something long-term, something that has like, if you thought of like a marriage, that's that to them. They view this as like the marriage, like an intensity of a marriage, the seriousness of a marriage. And so they're really, really determined to like figure out a way, pick the right way to make this new beginning in love happen. And so I don't see them coming from a super emotional place either, by the way. It's not like they're like, oh my God, I'm so sad by myself. I have to have, no. It's not that. This person is just like, I know what I want. I know I'm going to get it. Let me think about the best path to get to this so that I can have this long-term, stable, and like consistently in my life. Love it. Love it. Let's take a look at what the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week, Libra. A bit of difficult energy in the current situation, not going to lie. Some rough energies to go through. But once you get through those, it's like a switch just flips, and whoever this person is, you're your person. They're like, yep, let's make this work. Let's make this work. From the universe, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Emperors. They're all cards that you got in your reading already. You're slowly, Libra, moving towards like realizing what it is that you want. The Page of Cups is tied up to having this desire to balance out and work on this connection, work on this, whatever this is, because you see it being long-term. I see you slowly moving towards that realization, slowly moving towards whatever it is that you're ready to put in the work for when it comes to this connection, when it comes to this stability that you see. You're very confident that you're going to get it, by the way. It's not like you're afraid of like, oh, this isn't going to work out. No, it's all up to you in deciding that you want to make it work, deciding that you want to put in the work, and you slowly taking steps to get there. Love it. Typical Libra energy. So Libra, that is what I have for you. Thanks for tuning in. If this reading resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. And of course, I will see you here next week. Bye, Libra.